It is a development that could shake the foundations of power in the Middle East. In a move that has stunned political observers and rattled the Israeli establishment, United States President Donald Trump is reportedly preparing to announce official American recognition of a Palestinian state. The announcement is expected to take place during his upcoming visit to the region, where Saudi Arabia is preparing to host a high-level summit involving Trump and Gulf leaders. For Netanyahu and his allies, this signals something far more than a diplomatic shift. It signals a loss of control. According to a report published by Medialine, a Gulf diplomatic source revealed that President Trump will make a formal declaration recognizing the state of Palestine. The source, who declined to be named, stated that the declaration will exclude any presence of Hamas and that this new Palestinian state will be structured without the resistance group. The source emphasized that this announcement, if it happens, would be the most significant shift in Middle Eastern power dynamics in recent years. The implications are clear. This is not just about Palestine. This is about rearranging alliances, isolating resistance, and drawing more Arab countries deeper into normalization through the Abraham Accords. The visit, scheduled to include stops in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, is being described as strategically timed. Trump himself announced earlier that he planned to deliver what he called a big announcement during this trip. And now, the picture is becoming clearer. It is not a peace plan. It is not an act of justice. It is a political maneuver meant to reshape the region in Washington's image, while rewarding those who comply and punishing those who resist. The Hebrew-language newspaper Israel Hayom, which has deep ties to Israeli leadership, confirmed that Trump is nearing the launch of a comprehensive solution to end the war in the Gaza Strip. Citing both Arab and American diplomatic sources, the report states that the probability of Trump making this announcement is very high. It is expected to include not only recognition of a new Palestinian state, but also a post-war reconstruction plan, led by the United States. Once again, resistance is excluded, and the people of Gaza are offered rebuilding only if they accept submission. But this time, it seems Netanyahu is not part of the plan. Reports from Israeli Army radio have revealed deep tensions between Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. According to the broadcast, people close to Trump informed Israeli Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer that the president had cut off contact with Netanyahu. The reason? They said Trump felt manipulated. And if there is one thing Trump despises, it is being played. This marks a dramatic turn in their relationship, one that has long been built on mutual political gain, especially during Trump's previous term when he handed Israel several of its biggest diplomatic victories. Now, with Trump choosing to skip Israel altogether during his visit, the message is loud and clear. Netanyahu no longer holds the same influence in Washington, and that shift is sending waves across the region. With the Gulf nations stepping forward and the United States positioning itself as the broker of a new reality, the Palestinian cause is once again being hijacked, this time under the illusion of recognition. But we must ask, what kind of recognition erases the will of the people? What kind of state is declared in the absence of resistance? What kind of peace is built on the condition of silence? This announcement, if made, is not a victory for the oppressed. It is a reshaping of Palestine into a controlled zone, managed by foreign interests and protected by false legitimacy. Trump's upcoming summit may be framed as historic, but history will judge who it really served. For Netanyahu, it is a bitter fall from grace. For the Gulf rulers, it is another chance to align with power. And for the Palestinians, especially those still under siege in Gaza, it may be yet another betrayal wrapped in diplomacy. Recognition without dignity is not recognition. A state without freedom is not a state. And peace that ignores the truth is not peace.